here's a Rod Rocker 2 from Today's Tackle. It's the best all-around rod holder out there on the market. All you gotta do is drill 3 holes on your tub. Then you can place it in there and put your rod on there. Voila! You don't ever lose your rod ever again. It balances absolutely perfectly. Now if the tub isn't your thing, you can move it over here and place it on the bucket. Then you just plop it on there. You can't lose it now, especially if you got some fish in there. And if that doesn't work either, you can put it over here on a piece of 2x8. Just gotta drill 2 holes. Works every time. The Rod Rocker 2 from Today's Tackle. We're gonna show you how to use it in a permanent house. So what you gotta do is take your Rod Rocker 2 and your rod. You're gonna take your rod and position it so that the tip is directly above the hole. Now you're gonna drill 2 holes where you want your Rod Rocker 2 to be. So after that, you're just gonna insert your Rod Rocker 2 into the floor, and you are good to go fishing. You will never lose your rod, ever. Not ever again will you lose your rod. What you're going to do when you're done is just pop it out and store it flat. Just perfect. That was the Rod Rocker 2.
Another thing to show you about the Rod Rocker 2, if you get yourself a piece of wood, like a 2x6 or 2x8, you drill your 2 holes. You put the Rod Rocker 2 in here, you place your rod on top, now it's over the hole. I can move this in and around wherever I want it. You can go in a permanent house, whatever you want to do. You'll never lose your rod. And that next best thing, here's a tip for Today's Tackle. You find a bubbler, okay? You put a weight on the bottom. What it's going to do now, you put it down your hole. If you want to get fancy on me, I like to have my hose about 1/3 of the way out. You put your rod on top, you set up your bait, it's on its own. I don't care if it's 20 below. This hole, the bubbles bring up the warm water. Okay, so all the warm water comes to the surface, all the slush that you see in here will melt. This hole will stay perfectly open all winter. These air bubblers are quiet, they run forever.